Can you tell what time it is? Can you tell what time it is? Yes, y'all. I'm so excited. Let's get into it, girl, because I've been waiting for this package to arrive on my doorstep. What's up, everyone? It is your girl, GELBEAUTY 87 here, aka Grace Honey. And today we're going to get into this legendary Diversa Part 2 collection. As you can see, I get a neck scarf here open and ready for you to see, since Tina, of course, is always going to be in the background. So I had to scoot the original Tina open so we had some space for the new Tina. To me, it looks a little off-center, like it looks like this one is lower than the other one. I hope it's not, but you know, they both here and it's fine. I'm just happy for both of them to be here. So here is all my stuff. So I ended up buying all Judy's lip products just because she was the only one who had a liquid lipstick. So I got all 3 of hers. So I'll do like a lip swatch, I guess, at the end of the video because I want to get into the main 2 palettes. I figured that's what you're here for. And y'all know me, I got comparisons to them. So I got Annette's palette, which is Mighty Monster. Of course, y'all know I usually get Tina and Annette's palette. And it's not anything against Judy because it's not like I know her or anything. It's just more of, I don't know, Annette and Tina always have like fun close stories to me. And just because it's Tina, y'all know I had to have it. Like just because it was Tina, I had to have it. But this is what the packaging looks like. So since I showed you Annette's palette, let's read what Annette said. So Annette said, "Thank you so much for supporting this collab. A lot of time and love has gone into creating it, and I hope you get as much joy out of it as I have." Annette, oh. And then Oden's Eye said, "Working with Judy, Tina, and Annette is an attempt for Oden's Eye to focus on the ancient legends of different cultures. Thank you for this amazing experience. Love from Oden's Eye." So, okay, so since I opened her palette up first, let me swatch her lip products first, and then I'll swatch both of them. And then I guess I might do the reel for all the lips at the end. So she has 2 shines and a glow. I don't know what I'm doing on the eyes, but I'm gonna swatch all these on the back of my hand now, just so we can get an idea. Then I will go into palette comparison of Annette's. Then I'll move into Tina and those palette comparisons, and then I'll go in the order that I'm showing the eyeshadow palettes, which means I'm gonna do Annette's palette first, and then I'll go into Tina's last. Cause I gotta film a video after this, and I want to be wearing Tina's when I do. Cause y'all know I love Tina. Like, I will go into the story and the history for the people who are new people that don't know my story about Tina the Fancy Face. So you know, we'll get into that once we get into Tina's palette, cause hers is really special to me. So this is Mystic Rose from Annette. Love that color. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. It's giving. I hate it. And then we have a glow one in the shade Breath of Fire. So I think this is hers that has a sparkly like purple reflex in it. Wait, no, the first one I showed you a sparkly purple reflex in it. So okay, so this one seems like it's a brighter one. But everything seems to have like pink and purple like reflex in it in everybody's collection. From what I remember, I'm sorry about the car outside, I can't do much about it. Yeah, see, this one has pink and purple in it, whereas the other one has blue and purple in it. So Mystic Rose had blue and purple, and then Breath of Fire has pink and purple instead. So this one is Breath of Fire. It looks like it has this nice tannish orangey glow to it. Again, I can't do anything about the cars. I am so sorry. And that's what it looks like. And then we'll get into the last one, which is the shine called Snake Kiss. So I have nothing on my lips now, so I can figure out which one I want to do with each video. So Snake Kiss is like a darker brown, more opaque lip gloss, and it doesn't have any glitter in it. I guess because of the opacity, they didn't feel like they needed glitter. Plus, she put glitter in the 2 other shine ones. I'm assuming that's what's supposed to help with the shine and the sparkle. So here are all Annette's lip glosses. I love all Annette's lip glosses. I usually like the ones with the sparkle in it the best, though. So I probably have to say the middle one that I told y'all. What was it? The garden one. Breath of Fire. Yeah, Breath of Fire is the one in the middle, and that's personally my favorite one, just looking at these for right now. So I kind of want to put that one on now, so maybe I'll put that one on now while we're talking about her palette, so that way you will have seen one, and then I can pick another one for the eyeshadow look. So let me bring you in real quick for Breath of Fire. I'm gonna open Annette's palette just to put my lip gloss on real quick. Now, since it doesn't have any pigmentation, I don't expect it to have like a whole line good on the lips, because it's mainly be about the sparkle and not necessarily, you know, the opacity. I mainly like lip glosses like this to go over top of, like, you know, lipsticks. Like if I had a fun bright orange lipstick, I feel like this would be perfect for it to go on top because it just give an extra oomph to the look. So this is Breath of Fire. So if you can see the sparkle, I did take the lip line a little lower than I needed to, but I was too lazy to wipe it off. So. Plus, I knew I was gonna have to wipe it off eventually when it got to that, and you're supposed to be focused on this lip color. So let's focus. Let's focus. So we put Breath of Fire to the side so I don't accidentally grab it for another one to put on. And the back, you want up now. Temporarily, just temporarily. I just need some space for a little bit, just a little bit. And let's get into this palette. So I'll show you a couple of Annette's original collabs, because I have a couple of them, and then I'll start showing palettes against her palette, because I have one that I feel like is actually somewhat pretty similar to this palette. Don't quote me. So of course we'll start off with her original one, which is Giant Wolves. And this is what Giant Wolves looks like up against her Mighty Monster palette. Let me pull the plastic off of it, because I literally just took pictures of these. I didn't swatch or touch anything. I literally just took my pictures outside when it showed up at my house at 10:30 in the morning. So here's what both of them look like. So as you can see, both her palettes do not look the same. I feel like she groups the things the same though. As you can see, they're more neutralish type tones are toward the bottom, and then a little bit more the color like is toward the top. So I do notice like she follows that pattern, if you will. But otherwise, I feel like the color stories aren't the same, which of course is always good. You don't want to buy the same color story over and over again, because you want something new from the person. That kind of defeats the purpose. What I do with the, I was about to say, what I do with the sleeve. I like to put stuff back as I go to, you know, save time. So we have that one. So I'm trying to debate if I should do a look with like the old palette, new palette for each one, or if I have enough time for that. So next we have the Serenity palette. This is with Nars Cosmetics and her. So here is what both of those look like. Now to me, these could be a little bit more similar. I feel like this would be a nice one to pair with this one. I think they'd be really nice, because to me this seems like a somewhat muted version of this one, because you still got those purples and the yellows and the orange and all the colors she likes, and the blues. It's just she added a little more neutral to it as opposed to having as much bright color as it is. So I feel like these would be good companion palettes if you like Annette and you want to get this collection, but you prefer a little bit more color and you already have this one collection. I feel like they'd go nicely together. But again, they don't look exact. This is definitely a more colorful version than that one, and this is definitely a more muted version than what we got going on. So I feel like this one is a nice mixture in between the two. So when I saw this palette, it somewhat made me think of this ugly palette from Likely Makeup. Now I'm not saying they're exact, but I feel like it's definitely giving some similar vibes. I feel like if this background wasn't scattered as much, you see a little bit more of what I see personally in it when I look at it. It definitely gives me the vibe of that with a little bit more color than Annette's does, but I definitely see them as, like, you know, somewhat similar, and Annette's being the more muted version of this palette, if you will. So I thought that was interesting, and it was my first thought when I like saw it. So I was like, okay. Put that one on the floor. Of course, y'all know me, it's me, so I got another video idea. I wanted to see how similar it was to Angie's palette, because when I was looking at pictures initially, I was like, it looked like it might pair well with Angie's palette. So I'm talking about Angie's Kaleidos palette in Club Nebula. So here's what they look like. Again, I feel like this palette would pair nicely with this one. I'm not saying they're exact. I felt like they were similar and that they would pair nicely together, which is why I wanted to show it side by side. I love this palette right here, so I definitely want to, you know, make sure I showed it. So there we go. And I definitely think they will pair nicely together as well. So all the stuff I'm putting on the floor basically is the stuff y'all gonna see in the shorts. Real for the people who just come here for comparisons. Next I have the Aloha palette from Clarity Cosmetics. I don't know what's going on with them. I think I heard Karen Harris telling a story about them like cutting off their affiliate program or something, and they didn't say anything, or they didn't tell her about it or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this is what both the palettes look like. Again, I feel like this one would be nice to pair with this one because it gives me like similar vibes and colors and effects of this palette. So this might be a good companion palette for you if there's like some deeper tones in here that you feel like will pair nicely with the ones in Annette's palette. You already own it. I'm not telling you to go out and get these palettes. Matter of fact, I don't think she sells this one anymore. I know it's limited edition, so they probably don't have it anymore, but you know. I figured I was here, you were here, we were all here, and you might have it. So let's go ahead and test it out and see how it's going. So that's what I did. Next I have the Cosmic Brushes Delicious Delights palette. Yeah, Delicious Delights. And I feel like this will pair well with this palette as well, because they're both giving kind of like pastelish vibes, but Annette gives you some neutral tones. So if you like neutral tones and pastels, you can combine both these together, because this isn't like really like true super bright pastels. I feel like it's a good range and mixture of pastels and these type of tones. So that's why I feel like this would be really nice to go with Annette's palette. So that's another reason I pulled it. I only got a couple left. One I pulled, I don't think is going to be what I expected it to be, but I still think it will pair nicely with this palette, so I'm going to go ahead and show it. That'll be the Primal palette from Blend Bunny. Now, I don't think these are close by any means. I just feel like this would be a nice palette to pair with this palette. So here's what those look like side by side. Again, this just gives you extra tones that this one doesn't necessarily have for transitioning and things of that nature. So, we'll delete it for. I think I'm going to have to do a part 1 and a part 2 for this video. So I think I'm gonna put this swatch one up at 12 o'clock, and then y'all get like a bonus one at like 7 of me doing the eye looks or something, because I'm like, girl, it's a lot trying to sit up here and do all these, and we still got to do Tina's and then show you a lip swatch too. So I think I'm gonna do all the lip swatches in this video, and then I'll just make a separate video for the eye looks, because girl, this gets to be a lot. Last one I have to do is the Scooby-Doo Round 2 with Glam Light palette. I feel like this would be nice to pair with Annette's palette. Again, I feel like they give nice similar tones and colors, if you will. So if you wanted a miniature version of the Scooby-Doo palette because you thought it was quite big and excessive like a lot of people did, you might like Annette's palette. Although you're not gonna get those deeper, darker, like colorful mattes, or at least a lot of them to pair with it, I still feel like they give enough similar color tones to where it might be something good that you want to pick up. So that's what I have for Annette's. Now let's get into Tina's. The battery's flashing, y'all, so I gotta go and get another one, because as usual she's doing too much. We can't just have nice things around here. I don't know what's wrong. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so let's move on to Tina's collection now. So we got the Earthwood palette. Tina out here just looking fabulous, darling, fabulous. And let's see what the inside of her palette looks like. It's definitely giving, and I'm here for it. It's cute. You know, she's cute. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside. Love with this color story. It's just giving everything. So she has her 3 lip products as well. So let's get to swatching. She has 2 shines and a glow as well. So I'm gonna start off with one shine in the shade Brilliance. As you can see, I already took my lip off to make sure I can put on Tina's next. So I'm gonna start off with Brilliance. I think Brilliance is the one I want to put on my lip. The bright orangey corally looking shade. I just think it looks stunning. Hopefully it doesn't look good with my eye look and then I have to wear this one again, because I wanted to put this one on first and give y'all a look with it. But this is it, Brilliance. I love that. I think this is what I meant I wanted to put on top of the bright orange lip. Or I would probably bring this one later, and then when like the lipstick wears off, or the lip wears off, then you have, you know, I'm going to put on top. Next, I'm going to use Creativity. It's her glow shade, so I think that's her one that has like all the different like reflective sparkles in it. Let's see. Yeah, so this one has pink and like blue reflective and orange reflective sparkles in it, from what I'm seeing when I turn my hand. I don't think y'all gonna see it when I'm doing this, but you know, I'll try. So this is it right here with the reflect. Yeah, see, because of the lighting, you won't see it. I did do videos for my YouTube. I mean, not for my YouTube, for my Instagram. So in the morning, those should go up. So we'll see how that goes. And last, I have a shine in Endurance. So we'll see what color that one is. So yeah, so that's the more nude toned one. And since it's an Earthwood one, of course, it would make sense that there's a nude tone gloss. So she has 2 nude tone glosses. And this one, from what I see, doesn't have any sparkle in it. So she only has 1 special sparkly shaded lip gloss. And the other 2 are more kind of like opaque lip glosses, which is what I prefer. I like opaque lip glosses. So this is the last one. And these are the 3. This is the one we're going to put on camera, just because I'm excited about this shade. Like I said, I'm hoping I'm not regretting putting this on camera, because I want to, you know, I might want to put it in the eye look too. But I'm trying to make sure we find another one to put in the eye look, because I'm just so excited to try this color on. Like, yes. I'm here for it. Okay, y'all, this is stunning. Look at that. Yes, Miss Tina, it's everything I expected it to be. Thank you. So, I'm obsessed and in love with this color, yes. I'm excited. I'm excited. So excited. Now let's show off some of these palettes with the box. So I have these sitting to the side to remind me that we have already tried these because I don't want to try them again in the video. I want to try something different. And I'm still going to try like all three of Judy's in this video, since this is just like a swatching comparison video, because y'all know me, it takes me to do all that type of stuff. So anyway, so let's get into these palette comparisons. So of course we're gonna start off with Miss Hummingbird itself. Let me back y'all up now that I got the lip on. So the two packagings, just like the two behind me. Obsessed. I probably should have scooted it over a little bit more so there'd be like a little space in between me, because I feel like it just looks weird with this random white spot, but whatever. Here's what both of them look like side by side. So y'all know this is the new one, Earthwood, and this is our original Hummingbird. Where this color story, I feel like Tina makes hers a little bit more scattered to give you, you know, like a little bit more like of a challenge to come up with the eye looks. But you know, I'm down for the challenge. You know, I'm definitely here for it. But as usual, as you see, both of those did not match, which I'm always happy about. I don't want them to like match, because then it's like, you know, if they're too similar in color, I'm not feeling it. So the first one I have to show is the Exotic Skewer from Dede Signature. I feel like this one will pair very nicely with Tina's palette, just because it gives you some of those deeper matte tones and some nice shimmers to go along with it, to pair with the stuff that's already in Tina's palette. So I feel like these are a great combination, and I can't wait to put both of them together and try them out. Of course, y'all know I'm going to use it on its own majority of the time. I still use Tina's old collections. Like, I feel like the month that this was announced, that I had worn Tina's palette like the week before, her Tropical Color palette, because that was the one that's still available. I try to wear the ones that's still available and not always reach for Hummingbird, even though it's my favorite of her two collabs so far. We haven't tried this yet. But next I have the Komodo palette from Clarity Cosmetics. So one of my shades broke in this. So I feel like since Tina's palette doesn't have any blues in it like it normally would, that this would be a good one to pair with it, because as you can see, there's blue mattes in here that Tina did not put in this one, because she has blues in the Hummingbird. So that's why I grabbed this palette to show with this one. But that shade right there at the bottom is broken, so that's why I have to hold these palettes the way I do. I'm trying not to poke myself in the eye, because I see in the viewfinder the cardboard is pointing at my eyeball. I'm like, no, don't do it, please don't do it. So but yeah, I feel like those will look nicely together. Now, one, I was kind of apprehensive and wasn't sure if I thought it was going to look nice or not, but I forgot to show it anyway. This is the Serenity palette from Cosmic Brushes. Y'all know this is the palette that put them on the map that made everybody obsessed with Cosmic Brushes, because when we saw this color story, we knew. I feel like Tina's palette would pair nicely with this one as well too, because it gives you some of those nice peachy tones. I finally got some tone to go with this random orange in this palette, because y'all know I always make the joke. If you're new here, I always make the joke about this palette. I'm like, this little random orange, it's not bothering anybody, so I'm not gonna bother it. I finally have something with this little random orange in this palette. I can put it with a little peachy shade right here, and then find like a nice little shimmer in Tina's palette to pair both of them together or something. Because I'm telling you, why is this orange here? Why is it here? Anyway, I feel like those will go good together. I just wanted to find some blues to go with this, because I know Tina loves blue like I love blue. But I know she had put blue in the last palette. I think it's like 2 or 3 blues. So she didn't put too much blue. She did more like a minty, like, I guess, version of a blue. So that's why I had to include that. Next, of course, I had to show the Tropical Color, just because, you know, she has another collab. I meant to put this up sooner, but since it was bigger, it kind of ended up toward the bottom. And this one has a lot of blue in it as well, so I feel like that's why she kind of calmed down on the blue, because you guys know she has like 2 collabs that have blues in it, and everybody gonna be like, damn, every time you make a palette, you gotta have a blue in it. So I think she felt like she had enough blues from her last 2 collabs, where she didn't have to put more blue. So that's why there's no blue in here. But as you can see, these do not look similar at all. They at best they both have like a brown, and they both have like green, but you know, I don't really see any comparison between these two. I just wanted to show her other collabs. So she and Annette both have other collabs other than this one. I think Judy's the only one who only has a collab with Oden. Don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure about that. But next I have the Nomad, what is this? The Costa Rica palette. That's always what I call it. I don't try to say the whole name because it says Costa Rica in it on the back, so I just say the Costa Rica palette. But I feel like Tina's palette will go great with this one. I feel like it's definitely giving more color. I feel like this is more like colorful version of Tina's palette, to be perfectly honest. And I cannot wait to pair both these together. These are two I'm really excited to pair together. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I am so excited to pair this palette with this palette. I'm like, I just cannot. I cannot wait. So some of these I really want to pair with Tina's. And I want to pair Tina's original palette with her new palette as well. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, be on the lookout for those. I might do a couple palette mashups if I get enough requests on it to do so. But lastly, believe it or not, I have the Harvest Moon. So I felt like because Tina's palette is giving us a little earthy and grungy with a little bit of pops of color in it, if you want a little more depth for outer V shades, or just wanted some more dual chrome, multi-chrome shimmers, because a lot of hers are metallic. I know a couple of them have special sparkly shimmers in them, but like I know Harvest Moon has lots of shifting shades in it. I feel like this was like a fall version of Tina's palette when you think about it, because Tina's supposed to be more springy because it has like lilacs and bright mint shades, whereas this is true just grungy deep forest shades. I feel like this palette would pair nicely with Tina's new Earthly Woods palette as well, just because of the tones that's in it. I also feel like Fall Magic would pair nice with this. Whether you have the new one or the old one, I feel like both of them would pair nice with this. But I try to leave some stuff behind so the people that did shorts don't feel like they're getting just like the same regurgitated stuff that I put in the YouTube video. So when they go to watch the YouTube video, they don't see the same stuff. And to get the people that do watch the YouTube videos to go watch the shorts. So that's why sometimes if you watch both, for the people who do watch both, you see there's extra stuff on the shorts that I didn't add in the video. Because I gotta, you know, I gotta try to make each group of people feel like they're getting something different. So that's my little trick on how I do that. But yeah, so that's the stuff we have to show on this. Now let's get into Judy's lip products. I know this is long, so I appreciate the people who stayed and watched the part that they really want to see. If you don't want to see the lip products, that's okay. But that's what I'm about to get into now. Okay, girl? So, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all. On to Buttercut. It's giving a really cute, like, soft pink. This is definitely like a soft girl vibe. You know, you go, you need to put something on your lips. Give a cute moment. You want to go out, give it like a natural like face, if you will. You put this cute little lip color on and keep it moving. Yeah, I definitely see this for the girls who like that sort of thing. I always see me putting stuff like this on top of a lip. However, like if I was in a rush and needed to get to work, I feel like this would be a lip color I would pick, because I could put on a brown lip liner and put this on top. You know, I'm gonna look cute and be out there living my best life. So let's get on to the combo that I told y'all about. I'm gonna show you the lipstick and tulips first, and then I'm gonna put Delilah on top of it, just so we can see how they look together, because that's what I'm excited about. Yes. Okay, so here are the three of Judy's lip colors. I love all the lip colors she picked. I think they're very nice. So this is the shade Tulips. This is the shade Delilah. Sorry, now this is the shade Buttercup, and then the last one is the shade Delilah, that gorgeous red shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put both the glosses on first, obviously, so that way we can end with the pink lipstick, because it is just stunning. So I'm gonna start off with the shade, well, I should probably start off with the shade Delilah, the red one, and then I'll go into Buttercup, and then that way I can put Delilah on top of Tulips just to see how they look, because that's the way I want to wear it. So let's get into it, girl. Okay, so on its own, it's not giving a whole lot of color. I figured maybe if you build it up, it'd give more color, but it's giving, like Tina the Fancy Face said in her video, more like a popsicle stain. For people who like that sort of thing, you know, like a pigmented gloss, I feel like this would be nice for you, because it's lightly pigmented, because it's a shine. I like the more opaque version. That's Tina's version. But this is Miss Delilah. And I feel like that's gonna look gorgeous on top of the lipstick. So let's get into lip 2, which is gonna be Buttercup. Okay, y'all, so it's time to put on tulips. I'm telling y'all, I'm so excited when I saw this color. I'm hoping to be a good dupe for the Clé de Peau lipstick that I showed you all a while ago in my luxury haul. The formulas definitely feel similar. It's just more the colors are off. Like, now I don't know if they had a similar color this one or not. Y'all know I bought a deeper pink, but it's definitely giving a somewhat similar formula. So I'm like, I think I found a new favorite pink lip, y'all. Look at that. If I put on a deeper brown lip liner, it would be a million times better. I put on a lighter one that I had got in the e.l.f. collection, but dare I say I might buy a backup of this one. Since it's limited edition, I don't know when it's coming back. Honey, tell me this isn't cute. If you tell me it don't look cute, I don't believe it. Thanks. So let's put Delilah on top of it and see how I feel about that. Because right now, it's giving on its own. It's giving like a gorgeous airbrush effect. It's giving me like what the Charlotte Tilbury or lip blur looks like. That's basically what it's giving in my personal opinion. And it really is similar to that formula of that Clé de Peau that I told y'all about that I had bought a while ago. So I'm really liking that. If you're looking for a dupe for that, this might be it for you. So I'm a girl who loves glossy moments, so I will be wearing mine like this. Just so we're clear, I will be wearing mine like this. Yes, yes, yes. So that ends this video. Thank you all for staying around with me. I was thinking about doing like a swatch party video with all the Uden's eye collabs to see if I can compare some to some other ones. That's just a video idea I have in mind. So you might see that coming in the future. But for right now, we done with this original new collection we out with. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all at 7 o'clock tonight for the actual eye looks. Be blessed, girl. Bye.